Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. As you can see from the title, yeah, it's true.
Yo, can you hear me, man? Can you hear me, bruh? Can you hear me, bruh? Can you hear me, bruh? Test, can you hear me, bruh? Oh, good. Oh, alhamdulillah. Ooh. 4 silvers in this lobby. Oh my god, it's gonna be so hard. So hard. It's gonna be so hard.
What in the world? Do you know how much you paid for those? $100. In other words, a lot cheaper than an ER visit to pull out a sea urchin from her foot. So.
That voice holding you back? What is longer?
Oh. Shit, I forgot. That's Simone, man, the same. What the fuck is watching me? Hi, second viewer. عليكم عمر. Omar, is that you, bro? Wow, I'm really close to far out, man.
Champion.
Let's land here. You can't beat the view from up here.
You can't beat the view from up here.
I'm going that way.
I'm going that way. It must see. والمان ما استفسموا ظل الجمالي بالجيم بلاي ديالي.
Attention. First blood. First, open optics here. Close range.
Let's go that way.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Next ring is far. One minute. And fencing. Fence them in, fence them out.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Extra supplies here. Firepower is key.
45 seconds.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
I spotted an enemy.
عشان تبغى غبرة الكلاب.
We are not alone. Look over here.
شايفهم. شايفهم.
Tossing after.
Nice.
Throwing frag. Throwing frag.
واحدة دشة واحدة دشة الآخرة.
Thermite.
Firing.
أصحابها.
Reloaded.
Moving here.
Recharging my shields. Just giving my shields a recharge. Laying fences. The circuit is complete.
Yeah, down here. And go back.
Time to bind you.
Allah. Don't die.
Reloading.
Recharging my shields.
Time to bind.
خلنا كده.
Reloading.
Taking fire. Shields are depleted. Recharge. I shattered an enemy's shield.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Let's put you in a bind.
Walks the enemy. Ah, I leveled up. Enemy very close. I believe this item lights away. Took out an enemy. A necessary evil to win. Adversary near me. Healing my hands.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
This way, let's go.
Heal, heal, heal.
That way. Let's take this trident.
I heard that. Patching myself up a bit.
Healing my hands.
Repairing damages.
Patching myself up a bit.
This way. Let's go. Light the capacitor. Let's charge.
I'm with ya. Let's ride.
Keep us steady. I plan to enjoy some target practice.
Hold on. Using the bullets.
Repairing damage.
Nope, you're coming with me.
Alright.
Au revoir. This is my stop.
Ejecting.
Oh, there, yeah.
I'm looking for an extended sniper mag. I spotted an enemy.
Copy that.
Playing with fences. The fence is complete. I spotted an enemy. Reload. very close.
Dang enough. Shield battery here.
Enemy right here.
Take dog. He'll fix you up. Work it fast.
Adversary over there. Engaging the enemy. Reloading. Just topping up my shield.
Recharging shield. These bonds caught with no way out.
The enemy shield is broken.
I'm under fire.
I downed an officer. That was the last one. Bye-bye, squad. Taking a minute to heal up. Upgraded and good to go. Look at me now, Papa.
Extended heavy magazine here.
Oh, thank you.
Rings
Fuck. Fuck, I don't have any syringes.
Repairing damages.
Thank you, bro, thank you.
Phase data ready. Care package incoming.
healing my wounds.
Repairing damages. Keep shield up. Stay with me, Doc. And keep the healing coming. Defense tower out. Heat shield deployed here. Moving here.
Oh, it's fine, I'll be okay.
Targeting that spot.
Root bin restocking complete.
Healing my wounds.
Repairing damages. Just escape. 1 second. Heal, heal, heal.
Replicator.
Replicator on its way down.
I spotted an enemy.
Target over there. We're close to the ring. We have 1 minute.
Reloading. Bon travail. That squad is all down. 2 enemy teams left. 45 seconds until ring closure. Enemy in sight. Regroup there, s'il vous plaît. A few more meters and we'll be inside the ring. 30 seconds to go.
Death box there.
Oui. Ring's right there. 10 seconds. I spotted. I see somebody. We should move here. We are not on. Let's go that way. Regroup here. Work together.
I will join you.
Thank you.
Bravo! Listen up, there's no moving.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Looks like a care package is coming in. Big day.
That spot has my attention. Enemy in the
Over there.
distance. Shoot it.
Reload. Reload.
I see an opponent.
Arc star out.
I'm in trouble. Just topping off my shield.
Time to mine you. Asta out.
Only one other team left.
Round 4. Beginning ring
Care package
countdown.
there.
Care package over here. Pardon. I hear you.
Contact.
Bow check here.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Oui.
Full evo cache here. Got a replicator coming down.
Okay. Wow.
You are the Apex Champions.
What do you mean, I guess? Çekilmiş I guess. Ach, we zijn gelukkig.
The final character for Shinobi Striker Season 8 is here, and as predicted, it's 3 times Skip Sasuke with the signature curse mark transformation. And his trailer comes with the announcement of a brand new season, so Shinobi Striker ain't done yet. We're gonna keep eating this for the rest of the year. We'll know more details in the next development letter, but for now, I want to give you all the details about this Sasuke right here. Like, how the hell are you giving us another Chidori, bro? We already had 3 Chidori as range types. You really think we needed a 4th? What's this one do? Cook you breakfast? But once again, we got a VR master that has a fantastic melee combo moveset that we just don't get to use on our character. Jumping triangle is ridiculous. A shuriken followed by a fireball? These are your normal attacks, bro. Chill. Let's talk about what you get when you buy this DLC.
All it takes is a single spark.
Hopefully are just as good as Surcharge. Surcharge is the only DPN that has reached the coverage of 100%.
Big days are coming for us.
But Sasuke is one of those characters that brings you none of that. Instead, he brings you more cosmetics.
This is your champion.
I never say die.
And I am your champion.
That one. I'm the jump master. Don't look so shocked. Let's go. Let's go. That way.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Scoring it out.
Up down.
Scoring it out. Shielded. Hold on. Let me help you. I defeated an adversary. We're one step closer to winning. That's a first. Hold on.
What?
Let me help you.
By the way, also thought
Enemy right here. Long walk to the next ring. See enemy.
Left hand's got your back.
Any trouble? Just drop your arms. Circuit's broken. Someone else is here. That enemy shield is broken. Team. Fence placed. Someone comes a fence. Get ready.
Just a scare. One second. Making contact with enemy.
This upgrade will light the way. I'm in trouble. Walk the enemy shield. Healing the wounds.
I'll go just finish. Hey, Doc, come on back. Fasten you that sugar.
Warning. Ring closing.
Fence in position. Fence them in, fence them out. Grenade.
You can't escape.
Opponent over here.
I'm down. Someone's gonna pay for that.
We're a team of 2 now.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Enemy go.
Pointed.
Reload. Enemy down.
An enemy shield. Fire it.
بزاف اخوي
Plenty of fight left in you.
The leader.
One might just be one of the best that range types have ever had. Fire style Dragon Flame Jutsu. Sasuke throws a shuriken attached to wires, trapping the opponent and then hitting them with fire, burning them and applying a movement debuff. This is a projectile that's shot in a pretty wide area and comes out really fast. It has decent tracking, so it's not too hard to land it. If it hits, the opponent becomes trapped and you do this whole fireball animation. After that's done, the jutsu leaves a bubble of wires where it debuffs every enemy's movement if they step into that bubble. Okay, so far it seems like an alright jutsu, nothing too special, until you start testing it. This jutsu is armored, so as you throw the shuriken and do the whole fireball animation, you cannot be interrupted, unless someone hits you with a counter, something unblockable, for instance. Which, speaking of, this jutsu is also unblockable. Not only is it unblockable, it actually deletes super armor, making it a crazy good counter against so many defensive jutsu. And honestly, even against armored jutsu from attack and heal types, it's good against everything. And to top it all off, it's unsubbable, meaning you cannot substitute any of it. It doesn't take your subs away, you just cannot use them while you're getting hit by this whole animation. So to summarize, it's a quick projectile that's armored, unblockable, and unsubbable. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Plus, it feels like the opponent is left in the perfect position for you to combo them, at least on the ground, since they slowly crumple down after you hit them with a fireball. In the air, it might be a bit trickier. However, of the builds that I tried, the combos were a bit situational. If you hit them from afar, the animation might end sooner, so you can hit them with another ranged jutsu. But if you're a bit closer, then that jutsu might just be too late because you recovered too late. I did have some great success with Amaterasu because it's right there as they wake up, so it's almost guaranteed. And Iron Sand, since it covers a very wide area and they are dealing with a movement debuff, it is very hard to dodge. But the strongest combo for this jutsu is going to be your teammates, because your opponent does not leave the wires until you shoot that fireball. You can hit them with attacks that they will not leave that stun state, and that animation takes a while. During this time, your whole team could just be unleashing hell on that single player. Team combos are gonna go nuts with this jutsu. And because it's so versatile, it counters so much, I can definitely see a lot of range types running this one. It feels like a mandatory jutsu to have if you are a range type main. It looks like this jutsu might have just saved this DLC after the other one fumbled it, but let's take a look at the star of the show, which is Sasuke's ultimate. Curse Mark, second stage. Was Curse Mark always one word, or are they tripping? This is a transformation jutsu. You hit the button and the Curse Mark takes over for a total of 30 seconds. During this transformation, your attacks have insane tracking. I mean, you hit the button on someone across the stage, you will just zoom straight towards them. I have never seen attack tracking this good. Your triangle button becomes a fireball. You can spam the hell out of this one. I've got so many kills just by mashing triangle after transforming. It is an incredible button. And that is on top of your jutsu, by the way, because you can still use your full build while you're in this form. And at any point, you can click the button again to throw a Shidori, which is pretty much a one-hit kill on everyone in a straight line. It's incredibly easy to get kills with this ultimate. The camera could be better when you get that final Shidori. I find it hard to keep track of the kills that you got with it. I mean, I see the KOs popping up, but was that me or was that an assist from the previous fireballs? I don't know. And this ultimate also has a gimmick on how you build it up. You see, it builds normally like every other ultimate, but it gets a big bump in charge whenever you KO an enemy. And it's a really big bump. It's like 20% charge for a kill. It does have to be the killing blow on the enemy. If it's just an assist, the ult charge will not build. So make sure you're getting those killing blows whenever possible. It does make a difference. And honestly, it puts the ultimate charge in your hands. Whether you build ult in a match or not feels a bit less random.
I've been doing YouTube for a really long time, about 12 years. This will be my 13th year doing it. Has changed. Since I've started, I've accrued 30.9 million subscribers. That's a huge amount of people. But since I started doing YouTube, I have lost an insane amount of subscribers. Right now, the total sits at 13.8 million subscribers lost. That means if we were to add up all the subscribers that I've lost, I would be at 44.7 million subs. I am dedicated. I'm getting those subscribers back, baby. So subscribe now because we're going hard. I've been doing YouTube for a really long time, about 12. Dark Souls 1 has one of the weirdest mechanics in all of the Souls games. If you get trapped by one of the egg carriers outside Quaylag's domain, they can infect you with the parasite. And once infected, a large egg will appear on your head that consumes half of your souls you gather. And after acquiring 100,000 souls, the egg will evolve into a parasite on top of your head. And while infected, you cannot wear a helmet or any headgear. And your kick animation is replaced with the parasite biting your enemy. So why would you want this? Well, once infected, you can buy both Poison Mist and Toxic Mist pyromancies from Ingi, the Chaos Queen's egg servant, along with a pyromancy flame. Dark Souls 1 has one of the weirdest...
Let's find the cheapest laptop and test it. These are
The smartest chimp does what our toddlers can do. And there's no way you will explain to a chimp, dinner ready at 6:30, you pick up some juice on the way home. The simplest human thoughts are inconceivable to a chimp, and their talents are about what our toddlers can do. So let's get back to this 1% smarter alien that we've discovered. Corresponding this analogy, we now say, what would we look like to them? They would roll Stephen Hawking forward after combing the human species, and they'd say, this one is slightly smarter than the rest, because he can do astrophysics calculations in his head, like little Timmy over here, who just came home from preschool. The smartest chimp does what our toddlers can do. And there's no way you will explain to a chimp, dinner ready at 6:30, you pick up some juice on the way home. The simplest human thoughts are inconceivable to a chimp, and their talents are about what our toddlers can do. So let's get back to this 1% smarter alien that we've discovered. Corresponding this analogy, we now say, what would we look like to them? They would roll Stephen Hawking forward after combing the human species, and they'd say, this one is slightly smarter than the rest, because he can do astrophysics calculations in his head, like Timmy over here, who just came home from preschool. Smartest chimp does what our toddlers can do. And there's no way you will explain to a chimp, dinner ready at 6:30, you pick up some juice on the way home. The simplest human thoughts are inconceivable to a chimp, and their talents are about what our toddlers can do. So let's get back to this 1% smarter alien. Corresponding this analogy, Hawking forward after combing the human species, and they said, this one is slightly smarter than the rest, because he can do astrophysics calculations in his head. Like Timmy over here.
But you're not
From preschool.
you're not going out of that alive.
And there's no way to explain to the kid, dinner ready at 6:30, you pick up some juice on the way home. The simplest human thoughts are inconceivable to the kid, and their talents are about what our toddlers do. So let's get back to this 1% smarter alien. Corresponding this analogy, we now say, what would we look like to them? They roll Stephen Hawking forward after combing the human species, and they say, this one is slightly smarter than the rest, because Timmy over here, who just came home from preschool.
We finally know when normal trios and duos is returning to Apex Legends in Season 24. So just the other day, the Relic Weapons Takeover launches brings fully kitted gold and mid-tier weapons to the game, such as the OD Alternator with its rocket rounds, the EPG Grenade Launcher, the permanently charged Rampage, and Sentinel, plus many more. But players are not happy since this game mode is a takeover of pubs rather than a separate LTM. Many players are upset since the normal Battle Royale game mode has not been available all season, since the Rampart R31 takeover have been active since the beginning of Season 24. But some good news is we do know when normal trios and duos will be returning. Beginning on March 11th, a brand new LTM known as 3 Strikes Mystery Legends will be releasing. In this game mode, you and your squad's legends will be selected at random, and yes, teams can have duplicate legends in their squad. Additionally, every time that you respawn in the game, you will become a different legend. On top of this, when you level up your Evo Shield, you will get both upgrades automatically, which is pretty cool. Also on March 11th will be the return of normal trios and duos. We finally know when normal trios and duos is returning.
Today we're going to see how well
Wanda Maximum.
Smarter than the rest.